You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Daily Dodge TV. It proudly presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver boys basketball. And tonight, it's game number 2 on the young season, a non-conference affair, as the Golden Beavers get set to host the Wizards of Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you at the gymnasium. I'm joined on site by Jack Wilski, my videographer and engineer. Ninja and Toast are here assisting tonight for this broadcast, which is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, White Construction, and Spartan Flooring. Benny the Beaver is here. Good to see you, buddy. Back for another year. Thank you for coming up for a little visit here. I hope you had a great holiday week last week, and I tell you, I think a lot of us probably overate, but that just comes with the territory. Ready for another game? How about that band over there, huh? Listen to that band, Colin Galitz. Do you think I should bring my trombone back one of these days here? Probably, huh? I'll have to do that one of these nights. Good to see you, Benny. But no, we've got a boys basketball matchup for you tonight and a special earlier start time. Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning, they did not bring a JV team tonight, so they requested that the game be moved up, and I think with the Packers playing tonight, that probably was probably well received by a lot of folks who want to watch that Green Bay Packers game a little later on. But right now, we've got basketball for you coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Beaver Dam got off on the right foot. What a great start to the season it was last Saturday for the Golden Beavers in the annual 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Slam at the Dam, as the Golden Beavers took down New Richmond by the score of 87-63. Golden Beavers had 4 players in double figures in that game, led by Parker Blank. He had a career high with 24. E.J. Salatel, he scored 19. Parker Stobie with 17, and Isaiah Younger debuted with his new team as he scored 14. Of course, he transferred in from Dodgeland High School this season, and so it was a great start. The Golden Beavers started that game actually on an 11-0 run, and they really never looked back as they roll to the victory over a really good New Richmond team. Defensively, they played well, especially in the second half. They limited the Tigers to only 25 points after halftime. So a very positive start for this very talented but much younger team this year for the Golden Beavers. And tonight they face the Wizards of Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning. They are from the White Division of the Milwaukee City Conference. This is a team that won 17 games a year ago. Last season they were 10-2 and finished in second place in the White Division of the Milwaukee City Conference. They made it into regionals and lost in the regionals to Racine Lutheran. But this is a team that's also quite young. They only have 3 seniors on the roster. I was talking with Beaver Dam head coach Tim Ladner, and he told me that there were several players that were expected to be on the roster this year for the Wizards that he did not see when he went to scout them on Tuesday night. And so a little bit maybe different roster than what might have been expected previously. The Wizards have played just one game, like Beaver Dam, and they lost their opener to Obama SCTE by the score of 70-53. So the Wizards are looking for win number 1 on the year, and Beaver Dam would like to stay perfect on the young season. So that's our matchup tonight. Right now, we're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, you'll hear comments from Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam, right after this break on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections, as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And we continue our pregame programming back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by once again with Tim Ladron, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, it's game number 2 tonight. We'll talk about that in a second, but a very, very nice win for your club in the season opener last Saturday over New Richmond. And you and I had talked before that game, and you had mentioned that coming into the season you thought, a lot of the scoring would be by committee. Well, the committee was in full force on Saturday. You had multiple players in double figures. Parker Blank had a career high. Isaiah Younger, who transferred in, had a nice game for you. E.J. Salatil doing his thing. So it was a nice balanced effort, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, our guys shared the ball really well. I thought we moved really well away from the ball, which helps our offense quite a bit. We screened well. I thought we came off the screens pretty well. I was really, really happy, especially in an early season game like that, to function as a unit offensively the way we did is I thought it was really high level. And then, of course, it helps when you're making shots. But, when you're running your offense the way you want to run it and you're able to get open shots, you expect guys that can shoot it to be able to knock those down a lot of times.
You set the tone early. You started the game on an 11-0 run. And there have been times over recent years where in multiple games where the team hasn't really started very well. That was not a problem on Saturday, and the energy was there from the get-go. It was good all night long. You had to be pleased with that.
Yeah, it was. It's opening night, so you're always kind of worried about how you're going to start. So it's obviously when, get out to get a good start was pretty important for us, I think, just to ease the nerves a little bit. Some new guys and new spots, obviously, and all those things. It did a lot of things for us to kind of just loosen us up and let us play.
I thought getting lost in all the scoring that was going on was the fact that the defense played very well. In fact, you held them to just 25 points after halftime. I thought that was a pretty good effort on that side of the ball.
Yeah, we were much better the second half. Our ball pressure was much better. We did a better job in some of our trapping situations and things like that, and we were pretty active. First half, we kind of lost some guys, especially late in that half, and let them back in the ball game. And I thought we did a better job defensively as a whole, and that's still a thing that we're stressing every day and really working through. And that's going to be a process all year long.
I saw this week that your team got some recognition, ranked number 6 this week in Division II. What does that say about the program and where it is right now?
Yeah, we were, obviously we were happy with the way we played. To be put at 6, I think we were taken aback a little bit, but I thought our kids, I think it does say a lot about our program, the respect we have around the state of Wisconsin, and where we put ourselves throughout the last few years. And, obviously a nice win the other night against a really good team. And obviously it's early in the season, and we've got a lot to work on yet and a lot to do, but we're certainly happy with that. But, we still got an entire Badger Large Conference to play and everything else, and the Badger's so good. and so many tough opponents. I mean, it doesn't say necessarily where we are as a team right now, but I think it does show a little respect for our program and where we're at.
Tonight you've got a non-conference game, a Milwaukee Conservatory of Lifelong Learning. Probably not a team that you would see very often, but as you've done a little scouting here, what can you tell me about them?
Yeah, they're a team that last year won 17 games, and it's just they're kind of in an interesting situation now. So when we scheduled them back in March, they had 17 wins. They had 3 returning starters coming back, double-digit scorers, another big guy coming back, and they were expecting to be pretty good. And we needed the game early in the year, and we needed it at home. We've got a lot of road games and a lot of neutral site games coming up where we need a home game. And sometimes scheduling is hard. Like it takes 2 people. It takes 2 teams. Like you try to find something. A lot of teams want home games and things like that. So things didn't. But these guys wanted to play, and we wanted, and they're a good team, a solid team with a lot of wins. And but now looking at their roster and going and watching them the other night, a couple of those guys aren't on the roster that they were expecting to be on the roster last year. So they're young. They look a little bit inexperienced. They had one kid who's one of their leading scorers that didn't play the other night, but's on their roster. We don't know if we'll see him tonight or not. But it's one of those things in scheduling that just kind of happens. We've still got to play well, and that's the goal tonight, is to come out and play to our ability, the best of our ability, and to stay focused and stay sharp, as we know we've got a couple really big Badger games coming up.
I'm looking forward to it, Tim, as always. Good luck to you and the boys tonight, and thanks for your time. Do appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Tim Ladron. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. Back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly and Beaver Dam knows that Wisconsinites take tailgating seriously, and they'll help you take it to the next level with their award-winning Fox Brothers brats and everything you need, whether you're at the game or enjoying it at home. Fox Brothers award-winning exclusive recipes use only the highest quality ingredients you'll taste with every bite and every brat. Try their 11 Grand Champion brats and sausages, including their pre-cooked Fox Brothers original brats, spicy Southwest chicken brats, and Philly cheese brats. Check them out online at foxbrospigglywiggly.com.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just a ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, Whoa, I digress. The team of cost cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
The Spartans have arrived. Spartan Flooring is here to serve with prices from another time. Get the lowest prices anywhere on name brand carpet and LVP. Save hundreds or more per room without sacrificing the quality. Spartan Flooring makes designing easy with a carefully curated selection tailored to local paint colors and wood stains. Whether you're sprucing up a house to sell or settling in for the next 20 years, get the best prices in town. Call, text, or email to schedule a free, no cost, no obligation measurement and assessment. Visit SpartanFloorings.com and prepare to be floored.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And we continue our pregame programming back inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV, joined by my videographer and engineer, Jack Wilski. Ninja and Toast are here assisting for this broadcast tonight. Make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, visit morainepark.edu/first choice. Beaver Dam High School, home to more youth apprenticeship programs and advanced course opportunities than any other comparable high school in our region. As part of that recipe for excellence, students at BDHS have access to more than 40 college-level courses through their award-winning participation in AP College Board, their partnership with the UW system, and rich dual-credit programming with neighboring Moraine Park Technical College. At Beaver Dam High School, students don't just earn a diploma, they get access to a great jump start on their future. It's Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning, the Wizards, in town tonight, taking on the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. And the team's just finishing their warm-ups right now, getting ready for this one. Let's give you the starting lineups first for the Wizards. They're coached by Maurice Blackman, and they will start tonight Ayuba Toure, a freshman, along with Breon Shaw, a junior, Javion Clayton, a senior, Jaquavian Wright, a junior, and rounding out the starting five for the Wizards is Zacchaeus Hall. He is a senior. So again, it's Ayuba Toure, Breon Shaw, Javion Clayton, Jaquavian Wright, and Zacchaeus Hall getting the start for the Wizards. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, same starters as their first game, the all-guard lineup. E.J. Salatel, a 6'3 junior, along with Parker Blank, 6 feet tall and a junior. Parker Stobie, a 5'9 sophomore, will get the start, along with sophomore Isaiah Younger. He's 6 feet 4 inches tall. Rounding out the starting five for the Golden Beavers is Jeff Freund, a 6'1 senior. So again, for the Golden Beavers, it's E.J. Salatel, Parker Blank, Parker Stobie, Isaiah Younger, and Jeff Freund. And we'll have the opening tip in just a few moments, but we're going to keep it here right now as we await the national anthem and, of course, the introductions to the crowd here at the Fieldhouse. Tomorrow night on Daily Dodge TV, we've got girls basketball as the Beaver Dam girls will entertain Oregon. You can tune in for a 7:15 tip-off and a 7 o'clock pregame. And now we'll turn it over to Colin Galitz and the Beaver Dam High School pep band for the playing of our national anthem. Beaver Dam High School pep band under the direction of Colin Galitz with our national anthem. Once again, tonight's game here on Daily Dodge TV brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, White Construction, and Spartan Flooring. In the first half of play tonight, the Wizards will go left to right as I see it and as you see it on your Daily Dodge TV screen. That means Beaver Dam will go right to left, and of course they'll switch it up after halftime tonight. The Wizards are in the black jerseys and shorts tonight with the white numbers, and they've got some purple trim. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam in their home white jerseys and shorts tonight, the green numbers and the green and gold trim. You can send me an email during the broadcast tonight. I'd love to hear from you. And the email address It's an easy one to remember, sports@dailydodge.com. That is sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. You get the idea. You've probably done this a million times before, but I'd love to hear from you. And when you email tonight, please put basketball in the subject line, because I'm sharing this email box tonight with Wade Bates, who's going to be broadcasting the Beaver Dam girls hockey game over at the Family Center across the street. So I want to know that you intended that email for the basketball broadcast. Again, sports@dailydodge.com is where you can find that. And I know a lot of folks, as I said earlier, getting ready for that big Green Bay Packer game. So you're welcome that they moved this game up to a 6:30 start tonight. So Packer game's supposed to get underway, I believe, around 7:30 out in Detroit. So you can watch this game, and by the time this one's over, you won't have missed much at all of that Packer game. All right, just about ready to get things going here. Benny the Beaver is here tonight. The high school pep band, you heard them earlier. They are here tonight. And we're glad you're with us if you couldn't be here in person. All right, it is going to be Zacchaeus Hall to jump at its center for the Wizards. And Jeff Freund will do the honors for the Golden Beavers. So here we go, a little Thursday night non-conference boys basketball. Ball's in the air, tap controlled by the Wizard. No, well, it was grabbed by Hall, but they blew the whistle immediately. And looks like he traveled. And that's going to give it right over to Beaver Dam. So a little bit of an auspicious start to this one, but Beaver Dam's going to get possession as Salatel will inbound on the near sideline. He's going to throw it into the backcourt, and Parker Blank will take it. And immediately it's a 2-3 zone defense for the Wizards, who play a lot of zone according to head coach Tim Ladron. And his scouting report told me he expected to see it, and right off the bat, it's 2-3 zone. So here we go. This is E.J. Salatel sending it right side for Stobie. Back to E.J. He'll try a deep three. It is good. Rainbow three near the top of the arc for E.J. Salatel. 3-0 Beaver Dam. We're 30 seconds in. Just like that, boom. Picking right up where they left off on Saturday against New Richmond. Here's a three-pointer in the other. Wow, look at that. Javion Clayton says, I can do that too, and ties the game. We're 45 seconds in, tied at 3. Each team has dropped in a triple already. Here's Salatel trying another three. Another one is good for EJ. What a hot start. He's got a pair of threes. We're 55 seconds in. It's 6-3 in favor of the Golden Beavers, and we've got a whistle. And at the other end, let's see what we got here. Our first foul of the game. Going to go on the Golden Beavers. Parker Stobie picks up his first of the evening. And this is Jaquavian Wright to throw it in. Actually, bounce pass in, rather. Taken by Ayuba Toure. Guarded by Freund. Toure gives it right side for Wright. Wright back to Toure. Now Wright again as they play catch over on that right wing side. Entry pass intended for a teammate. It was knocked loose and then grabbed by Hall, who gets tied up. They force a jump ball to the Golden Beavers. The arrow says it's going to stay on this end. It belongs to the Wizards. And so it'll be Wright to inbound on the baseline to my right. Bounce pass in, stolen right away by E.J. Salatel. All right, 1:15 gone here in the first half. Here's Blank. He had the career high 24 points the other night against New Richmond. E.J. another three. That one's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Isaiah Younger's got it. It's a reload. His pass is tipped as he tried to kick it out, and it was stolen away. And now here's Wright, Jaquavian Wright, flipping it now to Toure, and Ayuba Toure goes right back to the top of the key. Wright one-hands it sideline for Breon Shaw. Shaw being guarded by Freund. Shaw picks up the dribble, sends it back to the right side. Dug out on a hop by Wright. Wright lost the handle on it, and or was that an over and back? Was it tipped? No, it was not tipped. I thought for a moment maybe Jeff Freund, the defender, got the hand on it, but no, they're saying it's an over and back. It's going to go to the Golden Beavers. And Blank gets it in. Stobie will take it, dribbles through the legs, and now sends it over to Blank. He'll try a triple. Nope, off the back rim, no good. Rebound for Ayuba Toure. And Toure had it knocked out of his hands, but he'll get it right back. And he'll trot across the timeline. 15:50 and counting left in the first half. 6-3. Beaver Dam leads on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. 3-point shot, no good for Clayton. In and out. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. Freund ahead. Freund right down Wisconsin Avenue, and he lays it up and in. He turned on the afterburners. Tell you what, I know it's early, but that could be our Napleton 151 drive of the game. Brought to you by our good friends at Napleton 151. I mean, he just turned on the Jets and went right down Main Street to lay it in. 8-3 in favor of the Golden Beavers. 15:20 to go first half, and we've got a turnover. So the Wizards turn it over. Blank right in front of his own bench will toss it in. And this is Stobie right through the center circle area. Leisurely ahead. Stobie off a screen set by Younger. Now sends a pass to Younger. He'll try a three. Bullseye! Isaiah Younger from downtown Beaver Dam. It's 11-3. Beaver Dam in another great start. Second in as many games. And there's a steal. Toure was stripped as he was double teamed. Now a pass at Stobie and rejected out of bounds. Blank as he took the pass from Stobie. Breon Shaw, monstrous rejection to deny a layup. Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. Oh my. Talk about some athleticism there. Inbounds pass, Younger. 3-ball, left side, off the back rim, no. And that rebound for Hall. He gives it to Toure, and Ayuba Toure directing traffic as he crosses into the front court. Still on the dribble, being hassled, leaves it off for Wright. And he traveled. Wright traveled. Not sure what he wanted to do there, wanted to get rid of it to a teammate or what, but another turnover. Beaver Dam basketball. We're 3.5 minutes into this contest. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. Jack Wilski is my videographer and engineer. Ninja, Justin Wilski and Toast are here as well. We got the whole gang back together. And this is Stobie for the Golden Beavers, who lead it 11-3. Beaver Dam started the last game, the first game of the season, I should say, on an 11-0 run against New Richmond. Tonight they lead 11-3 early on. There's a block, or is it a foul? Shaw went for a block and instead got body as he was trying to block Salatel. He made contact. So Breon Shaw picks up his first, and that is going to even up the team fouls at one apiece. More importantly, E.J. Salatel will head to the charity stripe. And the first of two free throws is nothing but net for E.J. He's up to 7 points already. He averaged just over 16 points a game last year in his sophomore season. Second leading scorer on the team last year, just a tad behind the graduated J.T. Call. 12-3 now. Beaver Dam leads by 9, and he's got one more free throw. A bit of a delay here, but I think we're ready now. So EJ going to try and make it a double-digit lead. We're not even 4 minutes into the game. Well, I jinxed him. But an offensive board, Freund. It's a reload. Now Blank for three at the top of the arc. Got it! Parker Blank hits a three. That's the fourth triple of the half for Beaver Dam. They lead it 15-3, and that all came on an offensive rebound off a missed free throw. Freund got the rebound, and Blank did the rest. All right, it's a 12-point Beaver Dam lead out of the gates. This is Shaw. Through traffic, got stripped. Stobie throws it ahead. Blank going in, head and shoulder fake, and then he passed to Salatel on the weak side, who got blocked, but he got it back and went to Younger on the far side. Now Younger lost the dribble and got tied up as he went to the floor. Jump ball is called, and the arrow says it's going to be Beaver Dam basketball. Well, I tell you what, Beaver Dam, a little frantic pace here to this, but off to a great start, as we mentioned. Inbounds pass, Jeff Freund takes it. Now gives it to Blank, top of the silo. Down low through a double team, got fouled on his way to the basket. That'll be the second foul of the evening on the Wizards. And this one, all right, it's going to go on Adam Toure, who apparently changed numbers, and they didn't tell us. I'll change that right now. Blank hits the first free throw. Blank's up to 4 points now. Career high on Saturday and averaged about just more than 8 points a game last season. A 30-second timeout was called, and this timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. They're under that red awning, and of course they've been there for, been in business, I should say, for 166 years. Again, sports at dailydodge.com if you want to check in tonight with an email. And hey, our good friends, loyal viewers, the Eberleys, they're actually in the house tonight. I didn't realize that. I got to see where they're sitting. I probably can spot them somewhere here in the field house. But Christine, Skylar, Lonnie, they're all here in person tonight. And she messaged me to let me know that. But again, you can send an email. Sports at dailydodge.com is where you'll find it. And Blank's back at the free throw line to finish the last of his two. And he got that one as well. So 17-3. Beaver Dam with a 14-point advantage. We are 4 minutes and 36 seconds into the game, and Beaver Dam already with a 14-point advantage. Another great start. Here is Toure. Nice pass, and he gets it to Zacchaeus Hall, who is on the left doorstep, and he lays it up and in. 17-5. What do we have here? I looked down, I looked up, they were blowing the whistle. I barely marked the basket in my stat sheet. Beaver Dam turned it over. And so it's Wizards basketball. Clock running. We're now just about 5 minutes into the game. There is a pass to Toure. Top of the key. Toure ran into the defensive Jackson Ladrin, who just checked in for Beaver Dam, coach's son. There's a shot up, and I don't know if that was partially blocked or what, but it's out of bounds. Yeah, but it was partially tipped, is what they're saying. Yeah, checking in for Beaver Dam, Nick Krasinski, 5'11 junior. I mentioned Jackson Ladrin, the sophomore, had checked in at that last dead ball. Here's a three-ball, air ball, actually missed the iron, and it's going to go out of bounds and back to Beaver Dam. Let's see who we've got checking in now. We've got Isaiah Younger returning. Freund comes back in as well. So it's getting some personnel set here. 12:38 and counting now left in the first half. 17-5. Beaver Dam's lead is at a dozen. And this is Younger. Into the lane. Younger. Oh, the finger roll. Look at that. Isaiah Younger, 5 points now. 19-5. Beaver Dam on top. Here's a drive and a shot. No, but there was a foul before the shot. That was Adam Toure. And he got fouled, and he will earn an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line. That's the first foul on Younger tonight. Team fouls are even at 2 apiece. So here is Adam Toure. First of 2. Got it. Or I beg your pardon. It was 1 because the basket, it was a 3-point play. I beg your pardon. They did count the basket. I think I had said they didn't count. No, they did. And then the 1 free throw for the 3-point play. We'll get it right. There's a 3. Nick Krasinski off the bench, and he hits a 3. 22-8. Now here's Adam Toure, another 3 at the right side. No good. Missed that one. Ladrin has the defensive board. 22-8. Beaver Dam leads on the 1 call. That's all scoreboard. 11:40 and counting left in the first half. Ladrin, right corner 3. Money! Jackson Ladrin from downtown. 6 threes in the game thus far. For the Golden Beavers, they lead at 25-8. On your Gruber Law Offices scoreboard. Toure with a rainbow 3, no good. Rebound tipped around down on the baseline. And grabbed by Clayton. He put it up, missed it, got his own rebound, another putback, and I would say it was Zacchaeus Hall, rather. He missed twice. Everything but the finish Beaver Dam back the other way with Salatel. He banks it off the window, but it's no good. Offensive board, Younger. Younger double team, kicks it out. Ladrin, ball fake, into the lane. Flips it back to Krasinski. Now they go to the corner for Younger. Right back up to Stobie on the elbow for three. Nothing but net. Parker Stobie. 7 threes in the half. It's raining threes here in the field house tonight. 28-8. The lead is 20 for the Golden Beavers on the one call. That's all scoreboard. 10:40 to go in the first half. Oh, and a three at the other end. Ayuba Toure. That's now a couple of triples on the other side. 28-11. Beaver Dam still in front. Younger for three. Nope, that's off the mark. Offensive board, Salatel. And a little fall away with one hand. He gets it to go. 9 points in the game for EJ. He leads all scorers thus far. 30-11. Beaver Dam leading. 10 minutes and change left to go until intermission on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. Ayuba Toure, bounce pass left side. They go to the corner, kicked out of there by Clayton. Now Toure again. Ayuba Toure leaving it off for Adam. I didn't ask if those are brothers, but they may be brothers. Same last name. Or it could be cousins, I suppose, too. And we got a tie-up over by the Beaver Dam bench. And, all right, there was a foul called in the process, and it was the second personal on Adam Toure, third team foul. So Beaver Dam's going to bring it ahead, leading 30-11. Ladrin kicks it out, and Eli Johnson just checked in for Beaver Dam, and look at that, right on cue as I mentioned his name. Eli takes it in for a layup, 32-11. Welcome to the floor. Just about everybody that's been on the floor now everybody that's been on the floor right now, I believe, has scored at least a free throw or one bucket. And this is Adam Toure. Triple teamed in the left block, gets a shot off, no good. Shaw the rebound, and the putback is good for Breon Shaw, who got the offensive board. But tell you what, Toure was triple teamed in the left block, somehow got a shot off. I don't know how he did that. I mean, he was smothered, and he stayed with it. There's a pass into the block, blank, and he gets blocked from behind as he was going in for a layup. Wizards throw it ahead. Adam Toure underneath the basket, tried to reverse, shot off the rim, no. And Toure fell down, he's slow to get up. Beaver Dam's got a power play, 5-on-4, and now a basket counted and one. And it's Isaiah Younger. He's going to go to the line to try and complete an old-fashioned three-point play. I was kind of watching Toure behind the play because he was slow to get up, but he did finally get up and rejoin the action as the whistle was blowing. 34-13. Beaver Dam leads on the one call. That's all scoreboard. 8:36 left in the first half. And here's Younger. And he misses the free throw and the rebound for Ayuba Toure. Younger, last year when he played for Dodgeland, 66% from the line. He averaged 21 a game last season. And that was his freshman season. Sophomore this year. Transferred in. Three-pointer at right corner. It's high off the rim. No good for right. Rebound for the aforementioned Younger. Throws it ahead. Salatel gets it. Off the glass. No, missed it wide right, but he got fouled. That probably had something to do with it. And that'll stop the clock with 8:13 left to play in this first half. So EJ is going to get two here. First is good. 10 points already for EJ. Got an email here. It says, so nice to have a time clock. Thanks for getting that added. Go Beavers, from our friends John and Teresa Sharkey as Salatel hits the next free throw. Yeah, how about that? That's a great feature. Great work by the Wilskis over here to get that time clock on for us. 8:05 and counting left in the half, 36-13. Beaver Dam on top on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Wizards with possession. Hall, right side pass. They go to the corner. Ayuba Toure for three. No. And the rebound on the weak side grabbed by Salatel. EJ spins across the midcourt stripe. Driving, now kicks it to the left corner. Stobie for three. Got it! Parker Stobie from downtown. 8 threes in the half for the Golden Beavers. Toure, pass to the right corner. And this is Wright launching a shot. That's no good off the back rim. Rebound knocked around like a pinball. Finally grabbed by the Wizards. Shaw launches a shot that hits the back of the iron, no good. And leaping for the rebound was Freund. He'll throw it ahead on a bounce pass. Stobie gets it to Blank. Blank has it head and shoulder fake. Now goes in and he banks it in for 2 more. Parker Blank. He's got 7. 41-13. Beaver Dam all over Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning. Wizards struggling here in this first half. Some turnovers. Beaver Dam shooting well. And we have a whistle. Actually, the Wizards going to take a timeout. Brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We're back in 1 minute. We'll take a 1-minute break on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Play garage music. Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Alrighty, we have 6:57 remaining in the first half. 41-13, Beaver Dam on top of the Wizards from Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning. They're out of Milwaukee, made the trip up tonight. And right now it is all Beaver Dam in this first half. And it is a traveling violation called on Jaquavian Wright. Cruz Rohde. He is a 6'1 junior. Had checked in at the last dead ball for Beaver Dam. So did Ben Whitnable, a freshman, 6'4 freshman. Here is Salatel for three. Bullseye! EJ, the 9th three of the game for the Golden Beavers. 44-13. Running away with this thing here with 6.5 to go until intermission. Incredible. You know, this is a Wizards team that last year won 17 games. I mean, that's pretty good. Here's Shaw for three. Missed that from the right side. Salatel, the box out, and the defensive rebound. You know, and I was talking to Tim Ladron. Here's a three in the corner. It is no good for Rohde. And that defensive board is grabbed by Zacchaeus Hall. Tim Ladron said, you know, when he was a little surprised when he went to scout them last Tuesday in their season opener, shot up, and that's good for Adam Toure. He's up to 5. He said he was a little surprised to see that some of the players that were expected to be back from last year's team are not on the roster this year. So you don't know what happened there. You know, maybe they decided not to come back out as the ball's knocked loose and out of bounds, and which way is it going to go? Officials haven't signaled. I think it's going to stay on this end. But, you know, maybe they chose not to come, or there's a foul, beg your pardon. Maybe they chose not to come back out. Maybe they, you know, you don't know. I mean, I'm not going to speculate here, but this team obviously right now, you know, struggling a little bit, but Beaver Dam, I mean, they are playing extremely well. Salatel, three ball, no good. Offensive board, Younger. Isaiah Younger, tough shot. Oh, in and out, no good, but he got fouled. So Isaiah Younger will head to the free throw line. I was talking with his parents after the game on Saturday. I said, hey, I gave you a little airtime, and talked about when we met at the Dodge County Fair last August, and they were talking about how he was nervous yet excited to transfer to a new team this year, and first free throw's no good. And, his parents told me, they said, he said he was a little nervous coming into this one. He said they were nervous, for him, but he played extremely well on Saturday. Second free throw is good. Matter of fact, I think I mentioned earlier, he had 14 points in his debut with his new team, and that is really good. But this team right now playing at a very high level, this Beaver Dam team. There's a fall-away jumper from the right side. It's no good for Ayuba Toure. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. Whitnable took it down. I mean, we talked about it on the pregame. Coach Ladrin and I did. Beaver Dam is ranked number 6 this week in Division II in the WisSports.net Coaches Poll. Salatel, another one. Salatel, let's see. I've got him for 16 points. 4:50 and counting left in the first half on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Shot is up, no good. Salatel got a rebound. 47-15 Beaver Dam. And Salatel takes it coast to coast. Missed the layup, but the tip. It was tipped back up and in by Whitnable. Whitnable followed the play, and he tipped up the miss and in. 49-15. There's a turnover. 2-on-1 the other way. Actually, 3-on-1. And that's Ladrin, and Jackson Ladrin goes in for a layup. Speaking of Jackson Ladrin, he's got an email from number 3's mom, who's watching tonight. We had a whistle and a foul. Tricia Ladrin says, listening in while watching the Wayland Academy ladies play. Tricia, thank you very much. Appreciate the email. Ladrin, well, and I guess I talked too much about Jackson because he just picked up a foul. That's his first, only the team's third. Again, sports at dailydodge.com if you want to check in. Anyways, Wizards with possession, but they are down 51-15. I mean, if you would have said, hey, we may have a running clock in the second half tonight, I don't know if I would have believed you. There's an air ball on a miss by Lamar Walker, who had checked in a while ago. Pass ahead, there's a layup counted. Max Moritz, he just checked in. And he took a pass and goes in for an easy layup. So Moritz out there getting some action. 3-ball, oh, and it's good. That is Adam Toure. 53-18, Beaver Dam leads on the one call. That's all scoreboard. 3.5 minutes and counting left in the opening stanza. Ladrin, pass, and right behind the defense was Moritz. And an easy, uncontested layup, 55-18. 37-point Beaver Dam lead with 3:14 to go in the first half. And look out as that Toure, I believe, hit the deck. He was trying to go through traffic. And he hit the deck. Foul was called on Isaiah Younger. For Younger, that's his second and the team's fourth. And free throws coming up here for Adam Toure. Toure, one of the top scorers from last year's Wizards team, 16.6 a game. And he averaged about 54% from the free throw line. And he drains that one. Right on cue. Nick Krasinski returning to the floor now for Coach Tim Ladrin. And, boy, they're going to be able to get a lot of players in tonight with this lopsided score we have. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound's going to be pulled down by Moritz. Sports at dailydodge.com. If you want to chime in with an email, I'll get to some more here momentarily. Ladrin fakes a three, stumbles, saves it, gets it out, 3-ball. Oh, and it's good for Ben Whitnable. 10 threes in the half for the Golden Beavers. 58-19. Incredible. There's a three at the other end. That's no good for Toure. Rounded out. And the rebound for Krasinski. I mean, they are just lights out right now from three-point land. Ladrin giving it to Krasinski near the top of the silo. Backs up a little bit, sends it over to the right sideline. There's Ladrin. Lob pass down to the corner. Moritz kicks it out. Whitnable, another 3-ball. Whitnable, his second. 11 threes in the half. 2:10 and counting left until intermission. And Beaver Dam is just lights out from beyond the arc. I mean, just about everything they throw up is going through the cylinder. Now, when it rains, it pours, right? I mean, the old saying. Here is a step back three, and that one is good. Well, what did I just say? Adam Touré now has a pair of threes. He's got a dozen points. 61-22, Beaver Dam leads on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. We're down to now 90 seconds and counting left in the half. And a bounce pass. Oh, that one kind of an errant pass, or might have been deflected. And we've got a whistle as it was loose, and there was a scramble for it. Looks like Parker Blank getting ready to check back in for Beaver Dam. Carter Kinsey is going to come on for the Golden Beavers. He is a 6-foot junior. Caleb Desarn is also out there, 6'2" sophomore. What a great opportunity for a lot of these players to get some minutes. Minute 15 to go in the half, 61-22. Beaver Dam all over the Wizards from Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning. Here's a shot from the free throw line. That's no good for Zacchaeus Hall. Blank has it off the rebound. Ahead he goes. Left side pass. Ladrin, he'll try a three. That one is high off the rim, no good. Tip back up. That won't go. Still loose. It's out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by the Golden Beavers. And it's going to go back to the Wizards. This email says, hey, Mike, nice to see the Beaver Dam Golden Threevers hitting from downtown Beaver Dam. That's Patrick Boyum from St. Paul. Patrick, nice to hear from you, buddy. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And there's a shot up, no good. And the rebound off the miss by Wright for the Golden Beavers. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving myself. Blank for three. That's off the rim, no. And on the rebound, an outlet pass ahead, almost stolen by Ladrin, but instead grabbed by Adam Touré. And he knocked over Blank, who was trying to take a charge, and Blank's going to get whistled for the foul. That'll be his first and the team's sixth. 27.5 seconds remaining until they blow the horn for intermission. And the first free throw for Adam Touré is no good. And the next one, that is good for Touré. 61-23. Beaver Dam in control, and we're almost to halftime. 22 seconds and counting left in the opening stanza. This is Ladrin, left corner. Sends it up for Blank. Blank now inside the free throw line, kicks it out right side. They go now to Eli Johnson. Looking down low, and double team was Kinsey. He finds Desarn. The layup is no good. Rebound tipped out. Three at the horn. Ladrin, that is no good. And that is the way the first half will come to an end here at the field house. What a first half for the Golden Beavers. And at the break on the one call, that's all scoreboard, it is Beaver Dam 61 and Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning 23. Stay with us. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Play garage music.
Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
Thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
We have reached halftime here inside the Beaver Dam High School field house. And at the break tonight, on the One Call That's All scoreboard, it is all Beaver Dam. Golden Beavers leading the Wizards of Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning by the score of 61-33. Let's run down the first half individual scoring for you. And there was a lot of it for the Golden Beavers, who were paced by E.J. Salatel. He had 16 points in the first half, including 3 3-point baskets. Meanwhile, it was Isaiah Younger with 8 points, Ben Whitnable with 8 points, Parker Blank good for 7 in that first half. I've got Parker Stobie for 6, a pair of 3-point baskets. Jackson Ladrin had 5, including 1 from downtown. It was Max Moritz off the bench with 4. Nick Krasinski hit a triple. He finished the half with 3. And a couple players with 2 points each. Eli Johnson and Jeff Freund, each with 2 points apiece for the Golden Beavers. And listen to this. Only 3 players on the Beaver Dam roster did not score in the first half. And every single player saw the floor at some point. That's just amazing. What an effort. Meanwhile, for the Wizards, it was Adam Toure leading the charge. 13 points for him. Also, it was Ayuba Toure with a triple. He finished the half with 3. Javion Clayton with a triple. He had 3. And Breon Shaw and Zacchaeus Hall, 2 points each for the Wizards. And I'm just counting one more time to make sure. 11 3-point baskets in that first half for Beaver Dam. Absolutely incredible. 11 threes for the Golden Beavers. I'll have to maybe check and see what the record for threes is in a game. I think that was set here maybe just a couple of years ago. And we might have to check that one out, but holy cow. Just an incredible offensive display. And as I mentioned, the Wizards are struggling right now. Some of their players from last year that were expected to be with this team are not. They're much younger. And Beaver Dam, ranked number 6 this week in Division II, WisSports.net coaches poll. Starting to earn some recognition and respect around the state. And boy, I tell you what, if they continue this, that's the sky's the limit for this team. I mean, we talked last Saturday during the ESPN Beaver Dam Slam at the Dam how, they lost their leading scorer last year to graduation. They were going to be younger this year, guys in different roles. Boy, that hasn't fazed them, has it? I mean, just a very, very positive start to the season, winning that game against New Richmond and just absolutely dominating in the first half tonight over the Wizards. Right now, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Did you know that each person's teeth are as unique as their fingerprints? That's why at Preferred Dental Partners, we don't take a one-size-fits-all approach. Preferred Dental Partners takes the time to customize each person's treatment plan to fit their personal needs and offer options to help them achieve their dental health goals. So whether your dental needs are few or many, give Preferred Dental Partners a call at either our Horicon or Beaver Dam location to set up your appointment to create your own personalized care plan with our amazing team.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
All right, just about ready to start the second half. Beaver Dam leading Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning 61-23. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, White Construction, and Spartan Flooring. Well, make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, visit morainpark.edu/first choice. In the second half tonight, they'll switch it up. The Wizards are going to go right to left as you see on your screen, and Beaver Dam will go left to right. Another email to get to. It says, "Hey, Mike, been a long time. Good to see you again. Go Beavers." And a shout-out to E.J. Salatel, Grandma and Grandpa. Yeah, they were sitting in their usual perch in the second row, back behind the Beaver Dam bench on the far side. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to send me an email, put basketball in the subject line. And send an email. Let me know who you're cheering for. Or maybe you want to say hello to Jack Wilski or Toast or Ninja. Wizards have the ball to start the second half, trailing 61-23. And almost a turnover, but saved, and a drive to the basket and a bucket for Zacchaeus Hall. 61-25. Beaver Dam with the big lead on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Opening few seconds of this second half. Beaver Dam, as I mentioned, was getting everybody on the roster got in the first half, and I think we're going to see a lot more minutes for a lot of players in this second half at the rate this has gone. Jeff Freund, right baseline. Out to Stobie and a bounce pass. He'll try a three. Off the rim, no. Freund the offensive rebound. Nice pass. Thread the needle to Stobie. Kicks it out. 3 ball in the way. That's off the mark for Salatel. Another offensive board for Freund. Oh, they're just crashing the offensive glass here tonight. Younger falling out of bounds, saves it. Salatel over to Stobie. NBA 3, bullseye! Parker Stobie from the parking lot. His 3rd triple of the game and the 12th triple in this contest for the Golden Beavers, who lead at 64-25. Here's a 3 at the other end. That's off the rim, won't go for Wright. And the Beavers back the other way. Hesitation move, Blank into the lane, and he kicks it over to Younger. Now Freund down on the right baseline, double team down there, one-handed bounce pass. Blank has it, sends it cross court. Salatel for 3, got it! EJ hits another one. 13 triples. It just doesn't stop. 67-25, 42-point Beaver Dam lead on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. I mean, there's just nothing that the Wizards can do here. I mean, everything they throw up is going in. Here's a 3 from the left corner. That's no good for Javion Clayton. And here is Blank throwing it to Salatel, left corner. Over to Parker Stobie, quick touch pass. Younger for 3 in the right corner. Got it! Isaiah Younger. His 2nd triple. 14 threes in this game. We're going to need a calculator at the end of this contest to add up all these points. Oh, my goodness. I tell you, I didn't know there was rain in the forecast, but it's raining down triples, and it has been all night long. Beaver Dam just on fire. 3 ball at the other end. That's no good for Javion Clayton. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. Freund got another one. Freund's been big on the glass. Here's Stobie taking a lob pass. Sidesteps the defender. He'll try a 3. Off the mark, no. Well, they are human. They miss once in a while. As Younger looks like he got fouled going for the rebound. Yeah, you almost forget they are human. They're going to miss once in a while. They just haven't missed very often tonight. Oh, my. That is the 3rd personal foul on Adam Toure. First team foul of the half. No free throws here. Blank's going to inbound on the baseline to our right. This is fun. I mean, if you're a fan of Beaver Dam, you're loving this. It's not always going to be this easy, though. I'm telling you right now. They haven't played a Badger conference game yet, so here's a 3 ball for Younger. Got another one! Isaiah Younger, a tray. That's his 3rd triple. And now 15 in the game for the Golden Beavers. 11 in the first half. Every bucket they've scored here thus far in the second half has been from beyond the arc. Long cross-court feed. And faking a shot was Clayton. Sends it back up now to Wright. Wright to the top of the key. Fires a line drive 3. It's off the mark. No. Missed it short. Rebound for Salatel. Long outlet ahead. And there's Freund who missed the layup, but Younger fouled the play and tipped it back up and in. 75-25. Beaver Dam is ahead by 50 points on the one call that's all scoreboard. Well, they were, but now a 3 for Adam Toure. Okay, so it's a 47-point lead now. 75-28. Salatel, little fall-away jumper, and he hits it. 77-28. Here's a spin move. Shot hit the underside of the backboard as the player, Toure, fell down. Beaver down the other way. Nice underhanded pass. Salatel. Blank! Salatel the assist. Blank the bucket. And we've got a timeout. Beaver Dam's going to make a hockey line change. They're going to bring 5 fresh bodies onto the floor. 79-28. Are you kidding me? Incredible. This timeout, by the way, is brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Once again, you can find them downtown Beaver Dam under that red awning. But it is all Beaver Dam, and it has been all night long. 79-28. Golden Beavers lead by 51 on the one call that's all scoreboard. I was talking with Tim Ladrin, and the program record for largest margin of victory is 56. And right now, Beaver Dam leads by 51. So in this storied history of Beaver Dam basketball that dates back, 100 years or more, they are in position right now to possibly set a record for largest margin of victory. And missing the shot was Ayuba Toure. Beaver Dam back the other way, and there's a layup, no good. And they tipped it back in. They're going to wave off the basket. They're going to wave off the basket as Cruz Rohde went strong to the hole. Missed it and kind of fell down. He was a little slow to get up, but he is up now. So you've got Cruz Rohde out there. Ben Whitnable's out there. Nick Krasinski's out there. Eli Johnson and Jackson Ladrin. As I mentioned, Beaver Dam made that hockey line change a moment ago. And here is Rohde, and the first of two is good. Rattles home for Cruz Rohde, 80-28. 52-point lead. Make it 53. As the second free throw is good. 81-28. Absolutely remarkable. 13:25 left in this game. There's a turnover. Back the other way. Drive to the basket, and it's going to go for Eli Johnson. Johnson scores 83-28. And we had a whistle. Let's see what we got here. Going the other way. Stops the clock with 13:12 to go in the game. And this, when we get to the 9-minute mark, we're going to have a running clock here. But Beaver Dam just with a dominating effort, to say the least. I'm running out of adjectives to describe it. Here's a drive high off the glass. That's Ben Whitnable finishing with a right hand. 85-28. Again, the largest margin of victory in program history, 56. Beaver Dam could possibly set a record here tonight. I asked Tim Ladrin. There's a shot up for Toure, and Ayuba Toure with the jumper makes it 85-30, 55-point lead for the Golden Beavers on the one call. That's all scoreboard. I asked Tim, what's the program record for most points in a game? And he said that he believes it's 113. And Beaver Dam's at 85 right now. Whitnable misses a three. Rebound tip right to Ladrin. Pass into the lane. Blocked! Rohde was blocked back the other way. This is Toure, and he will go in and score. Ayuba Toure makes it 85-32. I mean, with 11:55 left, it's conceivable that they could set a record for most points in a game here. We'll see. Threading the needle, the high-low game, and Whitnable taking a pass from Krasinski. On the high-low game there, it's 87-32 Beaver Dam. 11:34 and counting left in the ball game. And there's a tip ball, strip, 3-on-2 the other way, and smartly pulling it out was Eli Johnson to get a reload here. The only thing that might prevent Beaver Dam from hitting that, setting that record for most points in the game would be the running clock, because we're going to have a running clock in about another 2 minutes and 10 seconds. But other than that, here's a three at the top of the key. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound was going out of bounds, and Whitnable threw it in, but to the wrong team. And out the other end, here is a layup, no good for Zacchaeus Hall. He was all alone. He missed the layup, and Beaver Dam got the rebound as they hustled back. Three ball, left corner. That's off the rim, no good for Whitnable. Hall the rebound, throws it ahead. Lob pass was almost stolen, but saved by Clayton. Now Clayton fires to the corner. Trapped down there, Shaw. Back to Clayton. NBA three. Missed it off the front of the rim. And the rebound this time for Eli Johnson. 10.5 to play in the game. 87-32. Beaver Dam leads. One-handed hook shot. Turnaround jumper. No good for Whitnable. Offensive board. Krasinski. Ladrin for three. Got another one. Jackson Ladrin. The triple. And that is now 5 triples in the half and 16 in the game for the Golden Beavers. And a pass went off the hands of Lamar Walker and out of bounds. That turnover will give it back to Beaver Dam. And again, another hockey line change coming up here. And you may be asking yourself, well, why do you got to put the starters back in with such a lopsided score? Well, it's early in the season, and you've got to make sure they get, you don't want them to sit for too long. You want them to get their reps in with more games coming up. You know, they haven't played 16, 17 games at this point. This is only game number 2. So you got to make sure that they get a little bit of time. 9:58 to go. Under 10 minutes. Pass to Freund. Blocked from behind. That was Shaw. And he takes a feed from a teammate. Stops, pulls up for 3. No good. We're going the other way. It's going to be Beaver Dam basketball. Do we have a foul? We did. Freund actually, I beg your pardon. Freund picked up a foul. So I beg your pardon. Hold everything. And the Wizards actually will keep possession and inbound on the baseline to my left. 9:47 to go. We'll have a running clock here shortly. 3 ball, Adam Toure. No good. Rebound blank. Fires it ahead to Salatel. He lets traffic catch up. They will not be this easy all the time. I mentioned that earlier. But Beaver Dam, at the end of proceedings tonight, 9:26 left, we had a whistle and a foul. The bottom line is they're going to be 2-0. And they have done it against a couple of teams that, you know, were really good last year and were expected or are expected to be pretty good again this year. 3 ball! Rainbow triple for Salatel. 17 threes in the game for Beaver Dam. There's a shot up off the rim. No. Freund the rebound. We're up to 17 threes now. Again, I don't believe that's a record, but I'll have to check it. We'll have to check it when Coach Ladrin comes up here. We talked about the points and the margin of victory records that could be set here. 93-32. Shot is up, no good. Offensive board, Freund to Blank. Blank is up. He scores. 95-32. Beaver Dam leads on the one call. That's all scoreboard. 8:40 to go. Pass was tipped. Stobie ahead to Blank. Blank, layup. Got it as he fell out of bounds. 97-32. 8:25 left. That's Toure with a deep 3. And Adam Toure, he's got 19 points in the game. 97-35. Golden Beavers lead. There's a ball strip. Blank got stripped. Adam Toure waiting for traffic to catch up. Now he's going to fire a 3 instead. He missed it. Younger the rebound. 8 minutes to go. Clock running. 97-35 BD. Blank for a 3. No good. But an offensive board again for Freund. Back to Blank in the lane. Whips it left side. 3 ball. Younger. Bullseye. Younger hits the 3. Number 18 in the game for the Golden Beavers. Timeout. Brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski, here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
we love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
is 113. They're 13 away from tying that mark with 7:07 to go. Again, we're going to verify this with Coach Ladrin when he comes up for the postgame chat. But, I mean, this is an historic night, no doubt. Krasinski missed. Put back no good for Moritz. And here come the Wizards back the other way. And we got a whistle. But, again, we've got a running clock counting left. Now, again, at this point, the clock does not stop unless there's a timeout or an injury, something along those lines. But the foul was called on Beaver Dam's Carter Kinsey, his first, team's second. There haven't been many fouls at all in this second half. First free throw is no good. 2 on the Golden Beavers, 3 on the Wizards. And Beaver Dam just has been in full control since the get-go. Second free throw is good for Toure, Ayuba Toure. 100-39, 61-point Beaver Dam lead, under 6 to play. Driving, missing the layup, but an offensive board putback won't go for Moritz, but he got fouled. Eli Johnson missed the initial shot, but Moritz was there to clean up the miss and then got fouled on his putback. Fourth foul of the half on the Wizards. Third personal on Zacchaeus Hall. And Moritz's first free throw rims out, no good. Well, I've been covering Beaver Dam basketball for almost 30 years. And I can tell you, honestly tell you that I don't remember ever seeing something like this. What an effort. And Moritz hits the next one. 101-39, BD on top. And a 3-ball for Shaw. Missed the step back 3. Rebound for Caleb Desarn. Under 5 to go on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Ben Whitnable into the lane. Floats one up. It's no good. Tried to get his own rebound. Could not. Shaw the other way. Bounce pass ahead. Off the fingertips of Adam Toure. And that turnover will give it back to the Golden Beavers with now 4:39 and counting left to play. And the drama came out of this one tonight very early. Here is Cruz Rohde. Bounce pass to Desarn, and he just could not handle it cleanly. So an unforced error there. Out of bounds it goes. Back to the Wizards. Well, if you're the Wizards, there will be better nights. And if you're Beaver Dam, it's not always going to be this easy. We talked about that. But this is one for the record books tonight, as coming away with a loose ball is Carter Kinsey, and now Rohde has it in the backcourt. 3:48 to go. Whitnable in that left corner finds Moritz. Nope, almost lost it. Did he get it back? Yes, he did. And now finds Moritz, playing catch with it. Whitnable fed him. He missed the shot. Rebound for Shaw. Shaw through traffic. Blocked at the other end by Whitnable. And now Whitnable will bring it up the floor. 4-on-1. Whitnable high off the glass. He scores. 103-39. Golden Beavers lead on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard. 3:13 to go. There's a ball not loose by Moritz, and Rohde. It's not an over and back, they're saying? Okay, it must have been a double deflection. And then on his backside, Rohde got it to Moritz, who scores. They just didn't give up on it. They thought maybe it could have been an over and back, but no, it wasn't. 105-39. Whitnable. Another one up. Off the rim. It's going to go for Ben Whitnable. 107-39. 2.5 to play. Again, we think the record, as the Shaw lost it out of bounds, we think the record for most points in a single game in program history is 113. Beaver Dam's at 107 right now. They're already going to set the record for largest margin of victory in program history. There's a ball knocked out of the hands of Rhodey. He had to go back, and he grabbed it and got to get tied up. Yeah, jump ball is called. The arrow says it's going the other way. But the clock is running, 2 minutes to go. So I don't know if they're going to hit that most points record, but they've already hit the record for largest margin of victory. And they have 18 threes in the game. I don't know that that's a record. It might be close. We're going to check that with Coach Ladrin. He'll be up here for a post-game chat. 3-ball, NBA 3. That's an air ball. And Whitnable gets the rebound. Did he get fouled? Off the miss by Clayton. There's no foul. 1:21 to go. 107-39. Beaver Dam leads. That is not a misprint. This is Moritz giving it to Whitnable. He'll try a three. That one's no good. Rebound tipped to Rhodey. Back to Whitnable. Whitnable knocked down on the right block. Under a minute to play. 107-39. Beaver Dam leading by 68. Clayton just picked up a foul, his first. Really doesn't matter here with 45 seconds left. And there is a foul as Rhodey was driving to the basket, but just 30 seconds left. Foul was on Lamar Walker. Rhodey at the line makes the first free throw. 69-point lead. 7 seconds left. We'll see if he gets the next one off. 3 seconds, 2, shot is no good. Rebound, and that'll do it. An historic performance by Beaver Dam tonight. They set a program record for largest margin of victory with a 69-point win over Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning. Final score on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard, Beaver Dam 108 and Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning 39. Beaver Dam also comes within an eyelash of setting a record for most points in a single game. They fall just short of that, and they had 18 three-pointers in this game. I'm not sure if that's a record. We're going to check with Coach Tim Ladrin. If it's not a record for most threes in a game, it's going to be darn close. What a record-setting night for the Golden Beavers, and we're going to take a timeout, a 3-minute break. We'll come back to talk about it with Coach Ladrin on the postgame right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
The Spartans have arrived. Spartan Flooring is here to serve with prices from another time. Get the lowest prices anywhere on name brand carpet and LVP. Save hundreds or more per room without sacrificing the quality. Spartan Flooring makes designing easy with a carefully curated selection tailored to local paint colors and wood stains. Whether you're sprucing up a house to sell or settling in for the next 20 years, get the best prices in town. Call, text, or email to schedule a free, no-cost, no-obligation measurement and assessment. Visit SpartanFloorings.com and prepare to be floored.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
All right, and we are back inside the field house. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV, and I'm joined by Tim Ladron. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, congratulations on what I called an historic night. You set a record tonight for largest margin of victory in program history with a 69-point win. You also just missed setting some other records. You had 18 threes in the game, just shy of the record, we think, of 19. And most points in a game, I believe, was like 113, 114.
Yeah.
You came up just shy of that. This was a dominating performance from start to finish. Give me your thoughts on it.
Well, we talked in pregame, right? Like, we know them losing the guys that they were expected to have. When they lost them, we knew this is a completely different team than we thought we were going to play when we scheduled them. But, so we knew something like that, But the goal for us was just to stay sharp and play solid. And I thought outside of maybe a couple of instances, I thought we did that, and that was really the key. And then obviously get out of here without any injuries. So, I was proud of our guys because I thought we were really solid. We tried to work on some things, and I'm happy for our guys because I thought in a game like this, thought maybe you'd come out a little sluggish, and we didn't do that, so I'm proud of them for that.
Yeah, 2 games in a row now. You have just set the tone early, right out of the gate. And here's what I'm really impressed with. I'm looking at my stat sheet here, and first of all, everybody on the roster got minutes tonight. Everybody.
Yep.
Second of all, what I'm most impressed with, of all your players, only two did not score at least 1 point in this game. But everybody got minutes, and that's just huge for a growing team, a young team.
Yeah, it is nice to have that at home too, where they can play at home in front of the fans and everything else, and so I think that's a good thing as well. It's a good experience for our younger guys and for our guys that don't see a ton of minutes, and so that's an important thing for them. And I thought the guys that were guys all played hard, did what they were supposed to do, and again, a solid night for us for sure.
Solid night for sure. You had, 4 more players in double figures. I tell you what I really liked. We can talk about lots of different individuals, but Ben Whitnable was great tonight. 16 points for you coming off the bench, a couple of threes, and for one of those younger kids that we talked about, he was very good tonight for you.
Yeah, Ben's a really, really talented freshman, and we're just going to be really patient with him and let him learn a little bit, and we're not going to put him in too much of a spot too much early, but obviously you can see on the offensive end his skill level is pretty high, especially for being a 6'4" kid. He's athletic and he's skilled, and he does a lot of good things on the offensive end for sure.
Thought you rebounded very well tonight. Jeff Royne just seemed to get rebound after rebound, just one of many, obviously, but thought you did a very good job there. And what did you like about the defensive effort? You held him down, obviously. So.
Yeah, I thought it was nice to see Teray play. They didn't play the other night. They're the best kid that they have coming back. Averaged 16 a game last year. It's good to see him, so we can see a nice quick guard and guard against him. And he got a couple early and hit a couple long threes late. But I thought we did a pretty good job at gapping to him and for the most part. And it was a good test inside for guys to rebound against their big kid. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
And, to see that physical size and be able to and have to box out and be physical. I don't think we did a very good job in the offensive glass first part of the first half. I'm sorry, the defensive glass first part of the first half. But, we called timeout and talked about it because I didn't think it was very good. And we did a much better job. Obviously, in the Badger, you're going to see 3 or 4 of those guys every night. So we've got to do a better job on the glass there. But I thought we did a better job there as the game went on.
So you get the win over New Richmond on Saturday, slam at the Dam. Tonight, impressive performance here. 2 games in, 2 wins as you head into Badger conference play. Was this a nice 2-game primer for you to get ready for conference?
Well, maybe. The New Richmond game was a good one. They're a talented team, physical, athletic, and, a type of team that we would see in the Badger conference. Obviously, this one tonight was a little bit different, but, a nice, kind of, like you said, kind of a tune-up, but also, like, a chance to get some guys in and work on some things. But, it's different when you get in the Badger, and everybody knows that. It's physical, and it's a grinder every night, and it's really good teams all around and well-coached teams and the whole deal. So, we know Tuesday at Fort it's going to be a big test, and, we got our hands full with them for sure.
Yeah, I kind of mused on the broadcast tonight. I said, folks, it's not always going to be this easy. You know that. And like you said, Tuesday night now, you got a tough one at Fort Atkinson. What are your early thoughts on that one?
Well, I think they rostered like 12 seniors, and all 5 starters are seniors. This is the year they've been waiting for over there. They're big, athletic, physical, and we've had it's been a rough place for us to play the last couple of years, and so we've got to do we've got our hands full. I think they're the favorite to win the Badger Conference. I think they're one of the best teams in the state in Division II. They've lost a couple really tough 2-point games this past week against some really good teams. They're really good, and they certainly have our full attention. We know that they're again, I think they're the favorite. We got to go on the road and do it. Them and Wanakee are obviously really, really good, but the whole Badger Conference is stacked again. So we got to be ready every night. Doesn't matter who it is.
Well, you just took my next question out of my mouth. I was going to say, what are your thoughts, at this point anyways, on how you see the Badger shaking out?
Yeah, and I think everybody kind of feels like Fort and Wanakee are the clear favorites, and and they're both very good. They're stacked with some really good seniors and a lot of experience and athletes and long and all those other things. But then the rest of the conference, as always, is really good, and some really good coaches in the conference and some teams that can really play. And you've seen for years since we've been in the Badger, if you don't bring it, you're going to get clipped. And it's going back to when we were in the Little 10, it's different than when we were in the Little 10. We had the top enders in the Little 10, but there's sometimes you go into some place and you go, well, you're probably going to win this one. You can't do that in the Badger because you're going to get beat. There's so many good teams, and it's a very senior heavy conference this year, and there's a lot of teams that are really good, and so every night's going to be a grind. As far as the way it stacks out, it can really go anywhere. I think I think those 2 are the top 2, but anybody can beat anybody on any given night, I think.
Well, maybe we can revisit this in a couple of months here. See
Yeah.
what happens
Right.
over the next few weeks and months. But, no, congratulations on the win tonight. Great effort. What more can we say? I ran out of adjectives towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
But, hey, you're 2-0, and that's a very, very positive start to this young season.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy the way we're playing. I'm very happy with our attitude. I'm very happy with the way we practice. I'm very happy with the way we are on the offensive end. I love the way we share it. I love the way we move off the ball. I love the way we work off of screens. We're doing a lot of really good things. And obviously, we talked about this in the pregame, the last game. We feel we can score. We feel like we've got a lot of guys that can put the ball in the net. And we're getting better on the defensive end. And I think this is we got to remember. And I know the whole we put up 100 points tonight, and it's the first time I've been a part of 100 points, but. And we're ranked, 6th. But, this team is young, and it's got a long way to go. And, And we know that, and inside the Badger Conference, it's going to be very difficult. We know that, and we got a long way to go. I mean, non-conference, we got Oshkosh North on the road, West Appear on the road, Stevens Point on the road, Oshkosh West. We've got some really good teams coming up that we got to play in non-conference. So the grind's just about to start.
Looking forward to being with you on Tuesday at Fort Atkinson, Tim. In the meantime, enjoy this one, and we'll see you in a couple of days. All right?
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. That's Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining me on the post-game show as Beaver Dam a winner tonight here in the Fieldhouse over Wisconsin Conservatory of Lifelong Learning by the score of 108-39. I'm going to run down the final individual scoring quickly, and there was a lot of it. As we look at the Beaver Dam side of the ledger, E.J. Salatel led all scorers tonight as he had 24 points, 16 in the first half, 8 more in the second half. Also in double figures, Isaiah Younger, 19 points, including 4 from downtown. 16 in the game for Ben Whitnable, including a pair of threes. 13 for Parker Blank. He had a 3-point basket. Let's see. Parker Stobie had 3 triples, so he finished the game with 9. Jackson Ladron with a pair of threes and 8 points total for the Golden Beavers. 7 for Max Moritz off the bench. Let's see. I've got Eli Johnson with 4. Cruz Rohde, 3. Nick Krasinski with 3. And rounding out the scoring for Beaver Dam, Jeff Freund had a deuce. Meanwhile, for the Wizards, 19 points for Adam Toure. He led the Wizards in scoring tonight, I should say. 8 points for Ayuba Toure. 5 in the game for Breon Shaw, including 1 from downtown. 4 points for Zacchaeus Hall and Javion Clayton with 3. So the Wizards dropped to 0-2 on the year. Beaver Dam is now 2-0. And as I mentioned, Beaver Dam's next game is going to be coming up on Tuesday night at Fort Atkinson, a 7:15 start against the Blackhawks. And I believe that game on Tuesday night is scheduled for radio. Check back on that one. But 14:30 ESPN Beaver Dam would have the broadcast Tuesday night, 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 for the tip. I'll be on the call that one on Tuesday if you can't make it down to Fort Atkinson. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District is committed to exemplifying the respect and value that should be given to all senior citizens. If you are 62 years of age or older, or know someone in our community who is, please encourage them to stop by our district office or visit the Watermark for a complimentary activities pass. This pass grants our BD Fam senior citizens admission without charge to any and all activity and athletic events sponsored by the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Go Beavers! Hey, and reminder again that tomorrow night we've got girls basketball here on Daily Dodge TV, right back here in the Fieldhouse as Beaver Dam will entertain Oregon. Join us at our usual time, pregame show at 7 o'clock, tip time at 7:15. Our game tonight brought to you by the presenting video sponsors, Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for Your Home, Moraine Park Technical College, White Construction, and Spartan Flooring. Again, and his...
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.